back with an episode of the BrainDamage Podcast.
Brain damage.
It's definitely been, it's been a struggle because the two audio-only podcasts, that upset me.
Yeah.
I was so sad. But, I mean, it's better now, which is good.
We got it. We got a better working DaVinci.
Dude, DaVinci is so cool. Like, just the whole way you can, export and, do everything, dude. It's so sick. I love it.
Yeah, so we upgraded.
So this is we weren't really planning on podcasting today. It kind of just happened.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah, spontaneous as fuck. Did you have any topics to talk about today?
I don't even know. I haven't been following much, I feel like.
Yeah. I've been watching anime.
For real?
Yeah, basically. I've been doing that. And then we went to we went to Firehouse yesterday. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago?
2 days ago. Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we got some plug play shit, which is really cool.
Shout out. And some of this random stuff. What's it called?
Oh yeah, the California Dab Company.
California Dab Company.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty cool.
Dude, I really like it, low key.
Look at it. It's like really nice
favorite cart.
We're gonna Eric comment. Every time we've tried to do this, it doesn't really work.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm a little sad.
It's okay.
We're not Eric Conda.
Yeah, it's fine. Fuck it. But yeah, no, we got a bunch of shit, low key, and we got some good deals on shit.
Yeah, it was a good deal. Shout out Firehouse for the deals.
Firehouse and Plug Play and California Dab Company because they were there.
The demos.
This cool ass fucking lanyard that Chris got that he gave me. I've been wearing it ever since. It's got a hook or a rubber band to hold the Plug Play, and I just keep it over the button so I know right where the button is.
That's smart. I didn't think of that. I kind of miss Stizzy's where you could just pull it at any time.
Oh, without pushing the button?
Yeah. But I kind of got used to the button. I feel like the button's a little cooler. I just feel like sometimes you might hit it.
That's why I like the California Dab Company pins because they turn off automatically after 5 minutes of non-use.
Yeah, they were really good. I like it.
Yeah,
it's
they're
smooth.
Sick.
Smooth with a good taste.
And they got different temp settings. That's the biggest thing too because I hate taking hot shit.
Mm-hmm.
Plug plays are hot. They get you high as fuck, but they're hot.
They're we talked about it in one of the other podcasts. We said it's a weird high.
Yeah.
I kind of like it though.
I love it.
It's very focusy.
Freaking I have the fasting app Zero, and it was helped developed by Dr. Rhonda Patrick. Do you know who that is, Dr. Rhonda Patrick?
No.
She's the doctor that always comes on talking about intermittent fasting on Joe Rogan's podcast.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, well, either way.
I believe you.
I just got a notification that she's doing a Q&A on the app.
Are you going to ask her something?
Nah, it's fine. I don't care. I watched all the podcasts. There's 10 of them, bro. She's on there all the time.
Dude, Tim, I think I might need your help with that Mountain Dew video.
Yeah?
Because I don't know how I'm going to... I commented on 50. It took 3 hours.
Damn, how?
Because I was trying to record and comment at the same time. I don't think that's the way to go. I think the way to go is to just comment it.
Wait,
and then
screenshot
the comment.
Why don't you screen record your computer in OBS and then put another screen of the camera in OBS and you can record them together? So then you can record yourself as your face and the screen Instagram commenting.
Yes.
You should do that.
I tried to do that on my phone with the screen recorder. I didn't know how the limits were.
No, it's okay. Don't do that.
You got to show me how to do that too.
Dude, it's really easy, honestly. You just got to set up 2 different video captures in OBS. So you set up the screen record in OBS, and then you add another video source, and then do that for your webcam, right?
Yes.
So then, and usually I link the audio to my webcam automatically. So then, like, it just says the webcam name for the audio too, so it's all connected or whatever. So then you could do that too. So then it'll record your audio with the webcam and the screen of your computer commenting on everything. Like, you could just be like in the corner of the screen or something, you know? If you, I mean, it's your it's your video, so it's up to you.
I'm sorry, I just got really crazily high.
Yeah, I could imagine. I watched
I saw palm trees.
You saw palm trees?
Yeah, it's just like,
dude, you know what's crazy? There's palm trees on your shirt.
That's probably what I was saying.
Probably, to be honest. But yeah, how do you feel like about that for the Mountain Dew video?
I think if you could show me how it works, I'll use it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Think so? Okay, cool.
I believe so.
It's pretty simple, to be honest. And then you could put like, is it going to be a BrainDamage video or a Wolf Guy video?
I don't have the mask on.
So just a BrainDamage video? Okay, then we could put like a banner underneath your camera too, like in OBS.
Okay.
It could look really sick.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Like a BrainDamage Podcast banner or something.
Yeah.
It'll look really sick.
We'll figure it out.
No, it'll look sick as fuck. Yeah. Before the podcast today, we were watching this anime.
Dude, that was a trippy show.
Dude, it's a really good show. Sword Art Online.
Sword Art.
SAO. Yeah.
So.
Dude, it's crazy. It's a crazy ass show. I love it though. Honestly, it's probably my favorite anime. Like, and I'm a Naruto nerd too.
It makes me want pizza.
I don't know why, but it makes you want pizza. So
I think it's because they were slicing everybody.
So you just want a slice of something?
Yeah. So,
you want a slice of pie?
I think it reminds me of like
Pizza
Ninja
pie?
Turtles, and then pizza comes to mind.
Yeah, but it's kind of like The Matrix. Like Loki, it's kind of like The Matrix.
What is my pizza desire?
No, Sword Art Online.
Oh yes, it's definitely like the. I thought you were trying to be super philosophical. You're like, your pizza, the way you want pizza with Sword Art is like the Matrix, and that the Matrix, like, you know, when they want chocolate cake or whatever.
No. I was talking
that's
about
not where
Sword
you
Art
were going
Online.
with that. I'm so sorry. Yes, also the show is the Matrix. I've been watching it. It's glitching all up in there. It's fake. That is also a nucleus.
That looks so good though.
Looks like you can just scoop it up in ice cream.
Dude, I downloaded this game. It's crazy. Okay, so I downloaded this game called Super Hot, right? Because I have Xbox Game Pass, so I get like 100 free games on PC too. It's fucking sick. Get it if you want games.
Yes.
But so I downloaded this game on PC called Super Hot. And in the game, it's a first-person shooting game, but it's different than most. You are playing as someone who's playing a computer game. So like the person that you're playing as is playing a game, and you're playing out that game as that person. And time only moves when you move. So if you stay still, time doesn't move. As soon as you move, time starts moving. The slower you move, the slower time moves. If you start running, time will go full speed. And at the end, like, so you gotta shoot people, kill them, or whatever. Get rid of all the red people. There's like, the game looks super good, but like, I don't know. It's so weird. It's fucking crazy. It's like a simulation, but like, not. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But basically, and then at the end of every level, it replays through your it replays the level through your perspective in real time. So like, it speeds everything up that you did throughout the level and plays it back to you in real time. It looks so sick. but the game is ridiculous. Like it's fucking like
What is this game called?
it's called Super Hot.
Wow. I feel like I've lived that.
Yeah. No, it's a weird ass fucking game.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's just representing reality.
Yeah, like the dude that you're playing as hacks into like the secret forbidden levels, and then it starts going like super deep into it. I'll show you after the podcast. It looks super sick.
For sure.
But it's mind blowing, really, what's happening in the game.
Have you ever thought of when you would let your kids watch this?
This podcast? I'd let them watch it whenever. I don't really care.
Like you don't put much thought into it?
No, not really.
But what about what you think they would think of you?
I don't see. The thing is like the way that I grew up is I never judged anybody for anything that they did. You know, like I didn't judge a person until I met them and got to know them.
Yeah.
So I just hope that they would do the same thing. You know, like they would know that I'm not fucking like some hoodlum.
Well, like what if you start being like, no, you can't smoke weed. And then they're like, Dad, we know you've been smoking weed.
Yeah, but like that's the same thing as like oh,
what if
Dad, why can't I drink alcohol, but you can? Then I'll be like,
no.
Like,
but I'm just saying, like, would you be mad? Or I don't know. It's just like a weird thing for me to think about.
Yeah, I just feel like I'd just be like, you know what, when you're old enough, I'll let you. You can. It doesn't matter. But until then, no. Like I didn't until I was old enough. So it's like, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, everything right now that we're doing is legal. We're both 21. We're both in a recreationally legal state.
Well, have you ever thought about it like on the other side then? Like one day your son and you could just like talk about a podcast topic like over weed.
Oh, like
legally.
Something that we talked about?
Yeah. Like having, we're 20 right now.
Mm.
Like one day when our kids are 20, they're going to think stuff like this.
Yeah.
And it's weird for me to think that I'll be like 40 or more when they think that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what will I think about myself then? And then what will they think knowing what I know now and being able to like look at it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I also think that this would be able to like kind of help guide our kids low key.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, have you thought about that? Like,
no, I haven't, but it's cool. Because, like, we could just show them these and show them how we actually were when we were younger.
Exactly. It's like a totally different medium of, like, history.
Dude, it's going to be so weird when we're showing our kids this episode.
Yeah, they're going to be like, Dad, what were you doing? I'm like, I was a little high. Like, and that'll be okay. Like, in a weird way, that's never been okay. Yeah. Right? But in your household, you're not saying, yeah, you're 12 years old, come smoke weed with me. You're saying, hey, when you get old enough to make your own decisions, and this is one of the ones that you want to make, we can do it together. It's like an adult level thought process. Mm-hmm. And so it's cool to think like that your kids would be adults and you'd be an adult with your kids and be able to show them when you were their adult age.
I know, right?
That's weird, but it's cool.
No, it is cool.
Think about you guys.
It's gonna be weird though.
It's a trippy thought, but it's a cool thought. I like it.
When Devin is 20,
dude, Devin's gonna watch this one day.
Probably.
At least an episode. He may not like it. He may not never get to this episode, but he'll watch it. He'll watch an episode.
Eventually.
He might watch episode like 305 or whatever, like whatever long episode, 1350.
No, exactly. On some Joe Rogan shit.
Yeah. Like, I think that could go far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think it'd be cool to have like an archive of all that. Like, I'm already thinking about buying more hard drives just to make sure we have it safe. I was low-key
gonna talk to you about that.
You know what I mean? Like,
because like low-key, so this computer has a lot of space on it, right? But videos take up a lot of space.
No, I know.
And
I
so
know,
I
especially
have,
when they're an hour long each.
no, yeah, exactly. And it's mine and yours and the finished ones that I have.
I
So
know.
there's like not that much space left.
Really?
Low-key,
Already?
yeah. The low-key, we should probably get like a one single like 2 terabyte hard drive to just hold all of the podcasts on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Because it would be super easy for me to transfer everything to it, you know?
No, yeah.
Because I have it all like
I'm-
super like.
I'm waiting for
so.
Black Friday.
Yes. No,
'Cause that's
Cyber
what I
Monday.
got. Oh, Cyber Monday. Well, either way, that's where I got this one. I got a 3 terabyte hard drive and a little flash drive.
Oh, dude, we could get an
32
SD card
gigabytes.
too for this thing.
Yes, we need to write this down.
Yeah. Why would we write it down? We're recording. We'll hear about
Shout
it
out.
later.
Shout out me from the future. Do it.
Dude,
Do the thing I remember.
yesterday was fun, dude. We went to dinner for David's birthday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, me and and all of our friends. Oscar bought David a shot of Patron. She was fire.
was that?
I got a mucho margarita. So good.
You mean Applebee's?
Yeah, dude. But no, it was fun though. Like, I think David got drunk later on, like hella. But I'm not sure because I had to leave early.
Oh,
So
you
then,
did?
dude, okay. So I was so mad yesterday
At who?
at me and at DaVinci Resolve. So podcast is all done, right? Like it's all edited and it's like rendering out, right?
Yeah.
And I just hadn't even shut Resolve like for the whole time that I was editing it. And I forgot that Resolve is not Premiere. So Resolve doesn't automatically save the progress that you've made. You know? So you have to manually save. And now every time I'm editing in Resolve, I save it 5 times a day. Fucking like 5 times once every minute. I just click control S, just like once every it's a habit now. But so it was rendering out, right? And then it had like 28% left and Resolve crashed. And I was like, wait, what just happened? And then it was like Resolve has stopped working. And I was just like, no, you're lying. And so then Resolve wouldn't open. And I was like, no. So I just restart the computer and then Resolve opens and then it's just not there. So at like 2:22 in the morning, while it was rendering out, it just stopped doing it. And then at like 2:30, I just restarted the entire edit. Luckily, it's audio only.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So all I had to do was just play it, the entire thing, and edit out the stuff that needed to be edited out, which is good.
Yes.
But like,
oh shoot, dude,
I still had to stay up an extra hour. I was pissed. I was like,
horrible.
damn it, it's my fault. But I was so sad.
Yeah, that's really sad.
But luckily this shit doesn't take long to render, like fucking Premiere, dude.
What was the longest time that you had with Premiere?
Dude, I don't know. I would literally, what I would do, I would just fucking unplug the HDMI and plug my Xbox in and just play games until it was done.
Really?
Yeah. So like, it would take like an hour and a half at the like. It would be like an hour at least, you know. Sometimes more than an hour.
Dang.
But with fucking this one, it literally took 35 minutes.
That's beautiful.
I was like, damn, DaVinci Resolve. It did crash, which fucking pissed me off. But the only reason that it didn't save the progress was because of me. So like, it wouldn't have even mattered. It's not on Resolve. It's on me.
We got it now, though.
Yeah. I mean, I got it out on time, so that's cool. But I
Shout out Tim with his mocha.
Bro, I got one of these Starbucks coffees last night. It's a double shot energy. So like, I just got one at like 1 a.m. and then I was like, yeah.
Just
I got 2 of them.
Sipping it.
I got 2 of them, and then when Resolve crashed, I went and got one. I was like, God damn it, fuck this. And I just chugged it. I was like, all right, I'm going to be up a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Go.
Mm-hmm.
Go web.
Up, and away, web.
Fly. Dang.
Dude, the OG Spider-Man movie was the best one. I don't care. It's still my favorite one. Better than Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is usually the one that they say is the best one, but it's not. Not to me. The OG one is the best one. Like, just that fucking scene when he's, like, first getting his powers.
Yeah.
Fucking, and he catches all the shit on the tray. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
Shit smooth. And he actually did that.
Did he really?
Yeah, I think it took 200 takes. I think. Something like that.
That's funny. That worked, though. I liked it. I used that scene in a video I tried to send to my dad.
Really?
Yeah. I said, this is what it feels like.
This is what feels like.
Life. Just
True.
feels like you're catching it.
Oh, is that one video that you sent to your dad?
Yeah.
How long was that video?
It was over an hour.
Long, huh? So this is what, episode 10? This is episode 10 now.
Episode 10.
We're still using
we
these
missed
rented
one
mics.
day, right? Like we missed one.
I mean, we
upload day.
missed one day, but like,
So it's been a month and a half.
yeah.
Or it's been a little over a month. But not bad. I think we've been doing pretty good.
And I think now with the finally 2 good mics, two good cameras now, everything is perfect. Okay, so we say this so many times, and it saddens me every time something goes wrong. But I think now we're actually set up, for sure set up. You know?
Yeah.
Because now we got the good audio. We haven't had the good audio and good video together yet, and this is gonna be the second one with the good audio and the good video. And also, when I showed everybody what all the new shit was, it was really shitty and didn't work. So that shit was only audio. So you got to see it right there. But
BTS.
yeah, I feel like the quality is just gonna go through the roof from now. I can't wait for our new mics, to be honest.
Dude,
they look nice.
November 11th. We're going to figure out something for the next couple weeks to fill in these videos.
Well, I mean, think about it. So what is it, October 11th? Yeah.
11th. And then we'll have for Monday already and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Friday?
Monday and Friday. Friday is the October 17th.
Friday is the 18th. So we'll have it for Monday and Friday. We'll need one for the 21st, the 25th, the 28th, the 1st, the 4th, the 8th. And that would be it until the 11th. But technically, we probably need one for the 11th.
Yeah.
Technically, we just have to make 6 videos, I think. And
yeah. And one of them could be the Mountain Dew one.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? We'll just put out these
and then we
types
could
of
go
videos.
to the sesh. Definitely. I want to do that really bad. I want to get wax.
Oh, for sure.
I want to get some wax there. We should go on a Friday.
Friday.
That's when it's popping, I guess.
Today's Friday. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you try and go? No, I'm just kidding.
Dude. I want to have a little. I think it'd be cool to own a Dave & Buster's
type place, like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, but with the weed allowed.
That would be cool.
Just an adult place that you could just go have fun. You know,
that basically is Dave & Buster's.
Yeah, right. You know, you could go shoot from half court or whatever it is. You could do all that stuff, and people would pay for it. It's fun. It's nostalgic too. That's a cool thing when you could play the nostalgia. That's usually a good indicator. So I think that'd be cool though. I would run it. I would you could get a VIP wake and bake pass, and you could come in early. You know, people could just come there.
Like a happy hour?
Yeah, almost like a happy hour. You know, you just come there. Maybe you have a view. The place you get has a view, so people just come there early morning, sunrise, and they just smoke. You know what I mean? You go downstairs, play some pool, hang out. Just like a chill place.
But yeah, no, that would be fun as fuck, dude. To be honest.
I think it'd be something that people would go to enough to where it could just be like a passive income type thing. It would pay for itself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You put such and such amount of money, and then in like 5 years you make it back, and it's like, oh, cool. Now I have this place that just makes me this little bit of money, but it's like, cool. I could use that for Hawaii or whatever, you know. Like I want to invest in weed. Stuff. Yeah, exactly. Just whatever.
Like you want to like own an apartment complex or like have something that just generates stuff. Revenue for you. No, that's smart, dude. I definitely feel that. I would love to do that.
Yeah, I think it is really smart. Like, and I want to do it for like a future. Cause
then you can like own your own business and not stress about not making ends meet and not stress about putting money into your business. You know, like you'll be basically just setting yourself up for success.
Yeah, I want to have stuff I can pass on, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like stuff that will hold its value. Mm-hmm. You don't want things that will deteriorate in value. Dilapidate, if you will.
Yeah, there's definitely like professions and things that are going out pretty soon.
You want a non-dilapidating career? Dude, it would be so fun to own a med shop.
Remember that time I beat you at 2K?
God fucking damn it, Chris. No, I don't.
He remembers I beat him twice. Okay. One time I came back from a deficit.
Let's just talk about the one time that you played on David's account and I beat you by 83.
You always bring up this one.
I beat him so bad by like 83 points, dude.
I was texting.
83 points.
I was texting Bitia.
Really? At that time? That was like, 4 years ago? Like almost 5 years ago?
Literally.
That's so crazy. I got a notification that I had been friends with David for 8 years. And I was like, oh, God damn.
I know, that's weird. That's why I want to ask you. Have you seen Good Boys?
No.
You should watch it.
I want to watch it. Is it good?
It's funny as heck.
Really?
Yeah, me and Bitia went yesterday, and I like legit couldn't stop laughing. Like out loud.
Yeah.
We were the only people, me and Bitia, and then like 3 people right there. Nobody else was in it. And they were laughing so hard. They were trying not to laugh. They were like, and it was making me laugh. And so I was like, and then I hear them
you were
laugh.
Probably high.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't even high.
Yeah, you were.
I was just laughing out of the joy of the movie. No, legitimately, it was so good.
You were high on life?
It was hilarious. Whoever wrote the script is hilarious.
You mean Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen wrote the whole script?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I didn't want to give him all the credit if he didn't deserve it.
I don't know. I'm giving him all the credit. Damn, you have a lot left of this one.
I haven't hit it. I just started it today.
I'm like halfway done.
Dang, dude.
Dude, I like these a lot.
They're nice. They're smooth.
They are. And they taste really good, dude. Starburst tastes really good.
You gotta try Cushy Punch.
The vapes?
No, the edible.
Oh, do you have any?
No, I don't. I'll bring this up tonight. We'll go pick some up.
Oh, I forgot I texted my friend asking him what sesh he goes to. I'm definitely trying to go to a sesh pretty soon, though. Like, it would just be cool as fuck to go to, you know?
What is the difference on Fridays?
Fridays, there's just more vendors and more selection of stuff to buy. Dude, the more and more I think about it, the more and more hype I get for Rolling Loud. I'm just like, Chance the Rapper? Really? I'm going to go see Chance the Rapper again? I cannot wait.
See Hands, the rapper. Chancellor.
So, dude, what have you been up to this past week? Today is what, Friday? What have you been doing? Your brother turned 21.
Yeah.
How was that?
That's pretty cool. We went to La Casitas. I just finished that burrito, actually.
Really? Okay. Which one did you get?
I just got a bean and cheese.
Oh, bro.
So I'm plain like that.
Dude, their chicken enchiladas, fire.
I haven't.
Fire.
I believe you. We used to go to a place called El Conejo.
The fuck?
It's pretty good.
Dude.
I don't know what it means.
Mexican
You know it's
food
good
is like the
food.
best food.
Good Mexican food if it makes you go to the bathroom. That's how you know. It's a sacrifice. It's an ancient sacrifice to one not to be tested.
That is facts. These ancient Mayans knew what was up.
They said, "Do you want to eat our food?"
Bro, have
We
you ever
need to
seen the
know if
movie
you want to be with
Apocalypto?
us. No.
You've never seen Apocalypto? Bro, you gotta watch it. None of it's in English. It's
Okay.
directed by Mel Gibson.
Uh-huh.
And it's about like Aztecs fighting. Like, okay, so this Aztec dude has a wife that's having a baby, and then their village gets like ransacked. And so he gets captured by like the Mayans or some shit, like some other rival people, right? And his name is Apocalypto. And so like he escapes. His wife that's pregnant like hides in a well or like some pit, and she's basically like gonna die there. And it's like some crazy ass fucking movie. Dude, it's so good. It's such a good movie. But like I always wanted to live like back then. Like as an Aztec or a Mayan. That'd be so cool, just like building those temples, dude.
You know what's really weird?
Huh.
One of the first things I asked you when I came into the room was, have you ever felt like you lived a life in a different era? You were like, what do you mean? I was like, like the ancient times, like ancient Mesopotamia and whatnot.
Yes. I do remember you saying these things.
How did I know we would end up here, Tim?
I don't know. You're high.
I'm always high. Stay high, because I like the view.
That's my secret. I'm always high.
That would be the funniest clip if somebody could like actually put that into like a weed cunt. Like you turn into Tommy Chong, and Tommy Chong just says, "That's my secret. I'm always high." Tommy Chong is kind of crazy, like
Really?
a little bit. Have you seen his last Joe Rogan?
Yeah. I saw it.
He's a little crazy.
He is crazy. I love him though.
No, yeah.
He kind of reminds me of you.
I know, man. See, that was a segue that I was going for, but not so rudely. No, I was also going there. Because I understand what he's saying. And I'm like, oh, Thomas.
He's speaking the actual factuals out here. You feel me?
Hey, protect my mans. That's all I gotta say.
Him and Nipsey, like this. We couldn't protect Nipsey, and I'm sad about it. Still, till this day. What are you doing?
I'm just setting the mood.
All right, so we finna rap battle now, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I can't rap. Don't rap.
Play me a beat.
I don't think there is any beats.
It's okay. Oh,
Now
shoot.
do it
Hey, I
quickly.
know.
Cause you
I don't-
start crying, it's getting sticky.
I hate hearing my own voice, man.
Shit want nothing to do with. Let's get the abortion. I give
That's
it
a good
two.
line. Though.
Like he has skill.
Such a dumb clip.
Dude, the things we could do with this Rodecaster Pro, man. I swear.
We have to find out what we may do with it.
Travel dimensions. Young Quasi.
Young Quasi in the building. You already know who it is. They asking me all the questions and they're telling minding their biz.
I thought there was an earthquake going on right now.
That's how Russ makes up his raps.
Yo, don't talk shit on Russ, bro. Don't talk shit on Russ, dog. He's better than. Ooh.
Russ has natural skill,
He's who do you
even in
listen
his
to?
freestyle.
He's better than J. Cole.
You think?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, we're gonna have a debate right now. Tim was an academic debate.
I was about to prove to you that Russ is better than J. Cole.
Oh, let's
No,
do
I'm
it.
just kidding.
I want to try
can't.
it.
No, I don't think
No,
it'll
I
work
don't think
because
so.
Russ
That's what
is
I
just
thought.
not as good as J. Cole.
He's not.
I don't think anyone
Quality
would
wise,
believe
he
me.
has so much quantity.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
J. Cole's
respectable.
quantity is not up there.
But
Neither is Chance's. You faggot. Am I not allowed to say that word? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one in there.
it's the intent, man.
I'm sorry, Chance.
It should always be the intent. And if it's not, then I'm going to say it on purpose.
Oh, like that one tweet that I sent you, dude. That shit had me mad. That girl.
Yeah, that one.
Ah, dude.
No, I know. I ranted back.
I know. I was like, damn, Chris really fucking went off.
No, it's just, it's annoying. I hate the idea that to avoid white racism, white people tell black people what to think and how they're feeling. It's like, are you not creating another form of like oppression in that you think you know what's best for these people?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a savior complex.
Like,
Like,
you think
oh,
you're
I
doing
need to
like
fix
God's
this.
work
Yeah.
because you're helping these people that are less fortunate than you. But really, I mean, nowadays it depends. But like a lot of people are fortunate nowadays. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter what the color of their skin is or anything like that. I mean, a lot of people are fortunate nowadays. A lot more than what used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So like they could take care of themselves. They don't need Big Brother like trying to help them through everything. I feel like it's kind of disrespectful.
No, yeah, and I think to not acknowledge the disrespect shows that you may be caring more about image than the anti-racism you're trying to stand for.
Exactly.
Don't just do it to not look racist. Do it because you're not racist. And if you're not racist, like you're claiming, well then show it with action, not just words. A lot of people can tweet. I could tweet. Anybody can tweet. We all have the power of word, but when it becomes an action and you seem to be taking the stance of, I know what's right, you need to listen to me, and if you don't, then you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird stance to take, especially as a white person over a black person.
No, yeah, it's definitely a weird stance. It's
Borderline racist.
yeah, definitely. Like low key, high key. High key, low key? I don't know. Either way, it's kind of racist. It's kind of like you're fighting.
It's demeaning for sure. You're telling them, if I don't help you, you can mess this all up.
Yeah, it's oppressive.
I don't know, but it's seen as if it's not.
And people like fight you till the end of the earth. If they like, I don't know, they'll fight someone else's fight until the end of the earth, you know?
Yeah, it's weird that they want to fight for something opposite them. Like, because there's problems everywhere. And like, just, it's almost like if I was interested in bugs. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a weird change. It's like, oh, bugs. Not your own species.
No, yeah, it's, I don't know. It's dumb. It's demeaning in a way, you know?
Have you ever seen the show The Mentalist?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I used to watch that show, yeah.
You like it?
I did, yeah, I do. I haven't
remember
watched
it?
it in a long time,
Dude,
but I
it's
do
on
know what
Amazon
it
Prime.
is. Is it?
Yeah, all of it.
I want Amazon so I can watch The Man in the High Castle.
What is that?
I think I talked about it on a podcast before a long time
I
ago.
feel like you might have.
It's Nazi
secret team.
Germany and Japan conquered the United States in World War II. So like it's about like a 1960 United States that's run by, the West Coast is run by Japan and the East Coast is run by Nazi Germany.
That's trippy.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. It's like a Red Dawn type.
It's an alternative reality.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But it looks really good.
It's like on
That's
Supergirl.
the only reason. Yeah, that's the only reason I want Amazon Prime Video. It's because of that show.
Also, The Mentalist.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
The Mentalist. That's yes. No, I'm just kidding. I remember watching that show. It used to be on like USA, right?
Something. It's really good though. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
That dude reminds me of me sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, the main dude.
You can do
The
that?
blonde guy. No, I don't think I could do that, but like just the way he acts.
Cocky. Confident.
Yeah, basically.
I feel
Basically.
I feel like I see the world like that when I get high. I've been doing it recently.
Really? Like being a psychic?
Borderline.
Borderline.
Well, I've been understanding that most of it isn't even that you're a psychic. It's just
Mhm.
that you're capable of
More than you
manipulation.
think.
Manipulation.
Just like, because I was thinking about this.
You can figure out what somebody believes. You can
Mhm.
play with it.
Oh, no, yeah. I've manipulated people before. I'm ashamed of it.
I'm ashamed of it too.
But,
But sometimes I do it for fun.
so like one of my friends, they've been having some like health issues and shit. And they thought it was because of smoking weed. And I was like, no, it's not because of smoking weed. Like, that's not what's doing it to you. But so then they smoked weed with me yesterday and started like hyperventilating and like feeling a tightness in his chest. And I was like, damn, like this is kind of scary. But at the same time, I'm like, it could be like a placebo effect, you know, like he thinks it's associated to smoking weed. So then his body goes into that like fight or flight type shit. And then his body reacts to what his mind thinks is happening, you know? And it's kind of like that. Like your mind has more power than you think over your body, you know?
Yeah.
But like you don't know how to control it.
Well, I think once you realize that it does, you can understand other people don't realize that it does, and
Mhm.
you can mess with that a little.
Cause like, have you ever like,
Huh?
have you ever had an itch, or like, I don't know, like, had some type of pain, like, you got a paper cut or something, right? And it burns, and then you're just like, you know what, fuck this, it's not gonna hurt anymore. Like, I don't want it to hurt anymore, and you just like will yourself to not have it hurt anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Because then you just like, I don't know what it is, but you can do that, you know? Like, you can almost ignore it.
I think that's explained a lot within religious stuff. Like even like Buddhism and how they can borderline hurt themselves without hurting themselves. Like people have understood that with certain techniques you can create phenomena in your body just by like repetition of those techniques, which is like the definition of religion. Religion is just doing the same thing, like in Catholicism, Hail Mary, but you just say different ones every time. Even in like Christianity, it's like 10 Commandments and certain things. It's a rule and a way of rules that you follow. And I feel like it teaches you about that stuff different ways. Some people like make themselves warm. Like it's crazy. It's crazy what people are capable of doing.
It is. No, yeah, like you could will yourself to do certain things. Like it's like the old saying, where there's a will, there's a way. You know?
Yeah, it works.
It
It's
does.
weird. It's because it's almost like everything works.
It's kind of like fake it till you make it. In a way.
I've been realizing how much I think people actually faked it.
Oh no, dude, yeah. Everything is faked.
Like I watched this video of the cool kids from school, like the ones I used to walk by and be like, "Oh, those are the cool kids." And I watched this video and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, they're weirdos." I was like, "They weren't cool. They just smoked weed." and their parents let them drink. You know, like that's all it was. It was just a facade. Like we made up everything else. They were just the kids who had the parties
Yeah.
and the parents who didn't care, or you know, who weren't there to care necessarily. Like my mom was like, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" Blah 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 blah. Other people
I
are
know,
like, "Okay, I'll see you later."
dude,
Don't drink all the beer.
when David told me that I was the only other person that had ever like stayed the night at your guys' house besides Josiah, I was like, "What? No way!" Like, I was like, "Damn, revelations." Because my parents were like not really that strict.
Really?
Yeah, especially like not with my sister, dude. Like my sister could do a lot of shit. I wish. Because right now we live with our grandparents too, and we're taking care of them, which is like awesome. But when we had our own house, my sister could just throw parties. She could just throw parties. She could just have like people over all the time. They could smoke. They could drink. They could do whatever they wanted,
Dang.
whenever they wanted. Because we had a giant backyard, and like they could just do whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted, and my parents didn't care. Like I was like, damn, like my parents cared, like they wanted them to be safe, but they'd rather have them doing it at our house than like doing it at some random house, you know?
Driving around.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
So like that, I feel like I'm gonna be like that.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. It's like you understand like that. Like to somebody else, it wasn't just that. It was like, dude, how do you get your parents to do this? You know, like nobody understood your perspective,
Yeah.
which is weird, but cool. And it's cool because then you can use that and you just go, oh, okay, this is what needs to be done. Bam. It's almost like a duty.
Like, I don't know. Did you ever like stay the night places when you were little, like at your friend's house or anything?
I did.
No?
I did once.
Because I like specifically would remember being like, Mom, could I go over there and stay the night? Like his mom already said it was okay. Like stuff like that.
Yeah, we tried that, and then she would go ask the mom, and then the mom's like, "What?" I mean, yeah, he can come over, but like, I didn't know. Did the kids make this up? And then my mom would be like, "See, she didn't even say you could come over. What are you talking about?" So
Yeah.
I never trusted when the kids said. My mom said it's okay. My mom was the mom that would go ask the other mom. Cheryl, is that okay?
My mom would like want to know if if somebody else's mom said it was okay, but I would be like, yeah, it's cool. I'll just leave.
See,
Fuck
but
this.
like, that's like the Whoever Lied movie you were talking about.
The invention of lying.
Yeah, it's like you invented lying for your household, and you got away with it.
My sister probably lied way more than me.
No, I know, but like we all find out that we can lie. Like I remember the first time I lied to my mom, and I was just like, oh, she doesn't even know.
Dude, I was sneaky, bro, when I was like younger. I was sneaky. I would figure out the day that like report cards were gonna be like shipped home, and then I would make sure to like I would tell my mom that I would get that I would always get the mail, and then I would make sure to get it on that day, like before anyone was like home. My mom would work most like because my mom and dad both had a job, so like I'd be home alone with my sister, and I'll just get it, and I'll just fucking like tear that shit up or like fucking sign it, like have my sister forge it or whatever,
Dude.
just to like, cause I wouldn't do homework,
Yeah,
cause I already knew everything that I needed to know.
I know.
I did not want to do homework. I would go into class the next day after not doing homework and get a better grade on the test than everyone else.
I know, me too, dude. Did I ever tell you they put me in a third grade class?
Really?
I forget to tell people that, but like in second grade, they upgraded me to like the third grade class.
Really?
And then I had to come do third grade again, and I was like, I hate everybody and everything. School is a ripoff. This is the government. I figured it out then. Fourth grade. I'll never go back. Fourth grade was when my innocence was stolen. I had a iPod Touch that had internet access to YouTube, and I just found the Illuminati.
No, third grade was the year that they told my mom that I have a semi-photographic memory.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, true.
I know, right? It is trippy. Cause like I always knew, cause nobody ever told me that had happened. That the school had like told my mom that I had it. So like I always just had a really good memory and assumed everybody's memory was as good as mine. And then I realized that like people don't remember shit.
You're like, y'all dumb.
No, literally, like when I would like when I would have a girlfriend or whatever, I would remember like every single thing that they had like ever said, and I'm just like, but like it, and then they're like, what? You remember this? I know, and I'm like, I thought girls had good memories, but mine is even like next tier.
Dude,
I'm like, damn.
I never had that great of a memory, to be honest.
Really?
Not for like,
Not until
school.
you started smoking weed.
No, like I had good dream memory.
Can I hit the King Louis, bro?
Yeah, for sure. I know how I got all the way over here, but
It's okay.
like I had crazy dreams, and I felt like my dreams were talking to me a lot. Like I felt like I was seeing things that I recognized, and then I would have a lot of deja vu too. Then I
When you were
smoked
younger?
weed, and I stopped having deja vu. Like I had a lot at first, and I understood why, and then now I don't really have it.
Mm-hmm.
I can experience it if I want to, though. So, like, I can siphon through all the files of this moment. I could just,
Like all the different times it's happened.
yeah. 38,000. That's why I keep all my emails. Look at this is how many times. It's okay. I got it.
Is your phone charged yet? What's
26.
it at? Plug that shit back in.
Okay. 38,389.
That's how many times we've gone through this.
Yes.
Wow. I wonder how many emails I have. Definitely not that much.
Probably not.
9,517.
That's how many you've got.
Yeah.
You just don't remember them. It's okay. You'll forget this tomorrow. It's like 51st days. You'll forget this tomorrow. But
I
that's
love
why
that
we're doing
movie.
the podcast.
Andy Samberg is an amazing actor.
Who wrote the song, the Handlebar song?
Flowbots.
Flowbot.
Johnny 5.
That's the secret. Okay, we're good.
So David just sent me a Snapchat. We're recording right now. David just sent me a Snapchat, and he said the only reason is so he could see us. But the past 2 episodes were audio only. But this episode you'll see us. Get ready.
iPhone 11.
Oh, I know.
Dude, I would take an iPhone 11.
I would take an iPhone 10. You feel me?
I really want pizza.
Dude, I want like... Dude, the best pizza is the shitty little pizzas with the pepperoni squares on it, and you put them in a toaster oven.
Oh,
And they get all crunchy.
Yeah.
It's the best. Like a Totino's.
Oh, you remember Totinos?
Yeah.
You remember the ones that
The
aren't
like
there
square
anymore?
pizzas?
No.
Which ones that aren't there anymore?
Like, there's some that they don't sell anymore.
Yes.
But they used to be like a cracker almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they used to have like
They're like the
square
breakfast
pepperoni.
pizza. Yeah, they're like the breakfast
That's
pizza
what you
at
ate
school.
it for?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Remember? Oh, do you remember pizza bagels?
Yes. I love those. I still get
Dude.
those.
Oh, my gosh. I miss that taste of processed gump.
Dude. Have you ever had the Italian pizza, the Italian bread pizzas, the microwave ones?
Yes.
Those are just like
French
the bigger
bread
ones.
pizza?
Yeah, those are fire.
Dude.
Fire.
That's like a weird childhood memory, man. There's so much in that.
It is. You gotta like wake up, open up the toaster oven, put the pizza in, and then you gotta wait for it, and then you watch Batman Beyond and eat your pizza.
Dude. I used to eat it watching Static Shock and drinking
Static Shock is the best.
grape Kool-Aid. I haven't had grape Kool-Aid in a minute, man.
I love grape Kool-Aid. I remember me and Khalil used to make Kool-Aid like every day after school.
It was
I would go to his
nice.
house and we would just make
I miss Kool-Aid, man. That was like cocaine.
It literally is, because now everybody's addicted to sugar.
Honestly,
body.
everybody's kind of not now.
No,
Everybody's
everybody's addicted
vegan.
to sugar, bro. No, not everybody's vegan. There's way more non-vegans than there are vegans. You
They're
just hear
coming out.
every vegan loud as fuck because of the internet.
I respect a vegan.
There's people talking about being vegan, but then the people who aren't vegan aren't talking about being not vegan, so you don't get to see it as much.
True.
You know?
Yes.
But technically, the non-vegans outweigh the vegans like 1,000,000 to 1. I
No,
would
yeah,
think.
true.
Yeah.
I saw this video of
I feel
the
like
pigs. Did I send you that?
are natural selection, and we should just commit mass genocide.
Of the vegan?
I'm just kidding.
I don't know what he
No, I'm
just
just
said.
kidding. I'm just kidding. That's gonna be edited out.
Uh,
All right, and we're back.
No,
Oh,
yeah, those
dude.
pizza.
Yeah, no, pizza, fire. Sounds fire right now. I'm hungry as fuck because we've been smoking weed.
I
Oh.
want to make story times where I tell stories like that. Like it's
Secret
just,
time.
just like 2005. Watching
Dude.
that random show on that random channel.
I remember watching Fuse, all the time when I was younger at my cousin's house. Do you remember Fuse TV?
Yeah, in my like late teens.
Really? Oh, because you got cable.
Yeah, well, because even when we got cable, my mom was all like, "You better not be watching Nickelodeon, Nick at Night." Nope.
My Wife and Kids, bro.
My
That
mom
show's
would not-
So
The only
good.
Nick at Night
So
show
good.
I ever saw was like George Lopez at like 1 or 2
Because
in
y'all
the
were
morning.
Mexican.
Yeah, I just, I cling to George.
Y'all
No,
both got
he
a
was
big head.
hilarious though.
I love George Lopez. It's
That's
a
a-
great ass show.
a good
I
show.
love that show.
I gotta watch
You never
that.
watched My Wife and Kids?
No, I did. But
Okay.
later in life.
It's so good.
Like when I was 13.
That's the best one.
I was 13. Yeah, it's a good
Um,
show. You don't like Fresh Prince?
No, yeah, I love that show, but that's like a different category.
Oh, okay. You think?
Yeah. My Wife and Kids is more with like,
Even Stevens.
no, I feel like it's a different
Did you ever
Era.
watch The Cosby Show?
different era.
You ever watch The Cosby Show?
I did
You
a
did.
long time ago.
You
Not
did.
a lot though. I
Yeah.
don't really remember it much. Just remember
Yeah,
he wore ugly ass sweaters and like figgy pudding.
Yeah, I remember he talked funny.
Scoo wop de wop.
I like Fat Albert.
Hey, Fat Albert was good. Fuck.
Dude, I just like thinking about this stuff sometimes.
Dude, I remember, but no, okay. So I remember watching Fuse TV like a long ass time ago at the first house I ever lived in. At my cousin's house actually, because like all my grandparents owned a big lot of land with like 6 houses on it, so my whole family lived together. And so I would just like, my house was in the middle and my aunt's house was in front of us, my aunt and my cousins. And so I would just go over there and watch whatever they were watching, because my sister would be over there because they're all like the same age, you know.
Yeah.
And they'd be watching Fuse, and I just specifically remember like watching the Handlebars music video on Fuse TV like,
Really?
all the time. Like seeing that one and seeing Linkin Park videos all the time. Like, oh, dude, I used to love watching those music videos, like the animated ones, like Gorillas and stuff like that. They used to always play that shit on TV, like MTV and Fuse TV. Like, oh, I miss shit like that when there was like music on television instead of all these reality shows.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember a time pre Jersey Shore.
Pre-internet, dude. Because now,
Oh yeah.
now you don't need to listen to the music through the TV because you don't have it all accessible to you. You know, like back then you didn't have all this music accessible. It was only accessible through the TV.
Yeah.
So that's the only time I would hear these songs. Unless you
too.
went out and bought their CD,
yeah, no,
you know? And then the internet came along, and now you don't need that because
that's
you just
weird.
click on any video, any music video you want, whenever you want, any second of the day. You know? But I remember like spending hours just watching and listening to music and music videos.
Yeah, I remember my brother Josh used to do that a lot.
Dude, it was so fun. It really was.
He knew how to work it all. He was the first person that showed us YouTube.
LimeWire.
No, he showed me this other thing.
What was it?
Pirate Bay.
Pirate Bay? I use that too, yeah. Back then, I used LimeWire all the time, though.
I never used LimeWire, but one time in like my freshman year, I went to a school that had this thing where they give you a PC. And it's online. And so you check into the class and you can hear your teacher talking, and then you can see like a live chat of everybody. And you could private chat each other, and you could private chat the teacher, but the teacher can see it. Sometimes the teacher would leave, but he wouldn't lock the chat. So then we would stay in there. We would all like private chat each other. It was fun. Weird time. But like, I used to try to download music and movies on there, and I got 2 viruses from the stuff I used to try to get it.
What'd you use, Pirate Bay?
No, I used something else, something like a LimeWire. You know,
Oh,
just
really?
something off-brand. I just looked it up, and then I found it, and I was like,
Well,
click
LimeWire
this,
is
click this.
like brand, though.
Well, it was off-brand to me. Like, nobody really talked about LimeWire until after the fact.
Really?
Like, you knew people who talked about LimeWire?
Dude, I used LimeWire all the time.
No, I know, but you knew kids who also did that?
Yeah.
Really? I never knew. They never talked to me. You know what?
I
A
feel
lot
like
of
I hung out
school
with
was
older
weird.
people, though, because of my sister.
That's true.
But I also realized that I don't really, like, maturity is kind of just, like, made up. Like,
I think there's like an essence of it,
Like,
but yeah, to be mature
maturity-
is not as big as it is.
maturity shouldn't really be as big of a deal. It should all be about respect.
Mm.
That's what it should be about. Not how mature you can act. Because sometimes if you try to act mature, you're really being immature. You know? Like, you're
Yeah,
not
stressing about it.
being respectful.
Yeah, immaturity shows itself through worrying so much about maturity.
Exactly. And so, like, I don't think of maturity as a thing, really. Like, I just don't really acknowledge
It's a
its existence. It's just, like, not really there. I just, like, if I'm going to show respect to you, if you show it back or not, that determines whether or not I still show respect to you, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You're not going to sugarcoat it.
yeah, because I don't want, like, this dumbass fucking thought of maturity being like, oh, you're not an adult if you do these things. Oh, you're not an adult if, like, this and that and that. Like, you're not mature because I'm
know.
like, dude, that doesn't, like, make any sense.
It's just the follow mentality.
Like, why can't I have fun and still be an adult?
You can.
Exactly.
But that's the thing.
But people
is
don't want you to.
People want to live in the box.
Yes.
They're proud of the box. The box
Mhm.
gave them 10 gold stars.
Dude, I feel like this is, like, because I grew up listening to, like, some deep-ass music. Because I always grew up listening to, like, the Flowbots and stuff like that, right? And I recently showed Chris this band, Flowbots.
Intense.
Very intense band. But their songs are deep as fuck.
Really good,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Good
no.
instrumentation.
Mm-hmm. Everything I really love about them. Like, they're all really good. And the ideas behind them are really good, too. They, like, follow the same political views as me, basically. Which is cool. Like, that's always a plus to help relate to them. But I feel like it just, like, nobody else that I've ever really met listened to, like, the same music as me, you know? Like, nobody listened to, like, all of the shit that I listened to, like, growing up. And I'm like, music really forms people, you know?
Yeah, it does. It's intense how it does. I think nobody thinks about how much it forms you.
Yeah. Because,
And you
like,
just
your
let
entire
it.
life basically has a soundtrack.
It's cool, though.
No, it's awesome. Like, the first, like, 7 years of my life was the entire time I was listening to Backstreet Boys, Eminem, fucking Linkin Park, like Ozzy Osbourne, all of these things, random shit, like rap, 50 Cent, fucking Nelly, like all of these people. And a lot of people grew up listening to, like, one specific thing their entire life. And I'm like, damn, that's so weird. Because I grew up listening to, like, pieces of this, piece of this, piece of this. I like I've seen all these different types of music, all these different cultures, and I'm like, okay, like I understand all of these, you know? I feel like it gives me, like personally, I feel like I understand life more because of it. You know?
I feel it. That's how I think about like Tupac and Eminem for me.
Mm-hmm.
And like my mom, she really liked country, like hardcore, but she liked the deep country. She liked like he said, "If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I loved her? Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes?" That was the lyrics to one of
Is
the
that
songs.
Nickelback?
Yeah.
Have you listened to Nickelback?
Yes, I like Nickelback.
If Tomorrow Never Comes, you like that song?
I thought it's
Or if Today Was Your Last Day.
Yeah,
Yeah, that song.
you're
That's the
close.
same thing. I said what you just said.
Backwards.
Yeah, but no, if Today Was Your Last Day, that song reminded me of that song.
Yeah, but it's deep,
Yeah,
and it shouldn't be discounted.
and people don't like Nickelback too.
No, I
but
know.
that shit's deep.
Well, it's
Sometimes.
because most people don't listen to the songs. Most people follow a hype. We all pick a hype usually, but we follow one.
No, there's hype trains that like never stop, and there's hate trains that never stop too, like Russ and Nickelback.
Yeah, and even like a J. Cole.
Yeah, people will hate on everything in life. Like it doesn't even matter, to be honest.
You have to be able to see like that they're trains almost, like you were saying. Like I pictured it like trains, and you imagine it like you remember that Convert IO game that was just a little snake and you just go
The like Slitherio and Agario.
Slitherio, yeah.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. But yeah, that stuff. It's like that. Everybody has a little train, and sometimes you have to realize like you don't need to. You can make your own train.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be any of the things you don't like. And even if you see those people, you could just keep growing your train. And the more you grow yours, the less there will be anyway, either in your life or in general.
Yeah, but the thing is that like in that game, people are destroying other people's trains, you know? That's kind of like what society does. It's like you got to tear down somebody else to make you.
Well, that's the idea, is somehow you got to realize that tearing down their train also tears down your train.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes, you know what I mean? Because then you get too long and you can't take care of what you had and whatever.
Yeah.
I think part of getting your own train is or getting a train worth following is learning to like respect the other trains.
Yeah, I know. Like that. I was listening to episode 8 today. And I was talking about that Vic Mensa song. Like we could be free if only we were slaves to the pains of each other. Yeah, that's the same thing.
Exactly.
Like the exact same thing, basically.
But yeah, that's trippy.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like that's a message. Like the fact that multiple people get that in multiple different ways, in multiple different like sayings, I feel like it's a message that people should listen to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, if it's so common, maybe it's for a reason.
You think we should call it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. That was a good ass podcast.
We're about to be high.
We're about to get even higher.
We're going to say anti-podcast stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, thank you guys for watching. Like
Thank
and
you.
subscribe. Leave a comment. Austin, if you're watching this, mention that you made it to the end. I don't know.
Austin, leave 2 comments so we know it's really you.
It's not your fucking doppelganger.
If you don't leave 2 comments, we will know something has happened.
For real. Okay. All right. So
Smoke them out. Where is it?
which one? Which one do you want to hit?
I'm going to hit the Stiz because it's deep.
The Stiz.
The other one.
And we're out.